Hey guys, happy Saturday. Thanks for joining. Wow, looking forward to the group flight today. I think we're going to have a nice amount of folks here flying with us in the New England area. Was really looking forward to this. Thinking yesterday, hey, geez, maybe I'll do a group flight on Saturday. Hadn't done one in about a month or so. And I just realized I never fly in New England a lot. I mean, I'm from the Northeast. I've been to New England a lot. I've got relatives that live in Maine and Massachusetts and Vermont and various places, Connecticut. And I've never flown virtually around there. So I figured, hey, you know what? I think New England's the spot. So that's why we're doing this. We're going to be flying down the coast from Portland, Maine, down to Martha's Vineyard. We'll take a little left-hand turn and go out to Cape Cod and fly around there. So it should be interesting. And I've never seen it in Microsoft Flight Simulator either, so this will be kind of new for me. So I'll be flying in VR using the HP Reverb G2. Hey, MFS Flying 2020, cheers from Australia. Awesome. Glad you're watching. Appreciate joining us. Guys, thanks to all of you for joining. Appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like button, if you would, I'd really appreciate it. That'd be awesome. So we're looking forward to... guys, hold on one second. Sorry. So I'm looking forward to the flight today. Your flight sim is crashing and loading screen. Can I help? I'm not sure how I can help you. I would just say try to restart your computer. See if that helps. If you recently updated, the one thing you might want to do is remove just copy your community folder to someplace else, and then just delete the original version, but don't delete make sure you have a copy of it, and then get that out of there. Restart Microsoft Flight Simulator with a fresh copy of the community folder. Sometimes that helps. So yeah, I wish I could help you there, Travis. But in any event, so we're going to get moving here. We're going to be flying GA. I figured a speed of 140 knots would be a solid way to approach it, even though I know that the SR22 can go a little faster than that. We're going to keep to 2,500 feet so we get a good view of stuff. If you want to join, I've got a group chat set up on my Discord. Link is in the description. It's also above there in the chat if you want to check that out. And I have a group set up, MFS Group Flight. Keep it clean in there, please, guys. Appreciate it. I'm not going to broadcast that because, unfortunately, I can't control what's said on there, so it won't be broadcasted. But if you guys want to talk during the flight, that's awesome. Yeah, so we're going to be here at Portland. I'm near Ramp 18. We're going to get. Let me just quickly show you the flight plan here, so you guys could see that. So Sky Vector here. We're going to be going Portland International. We're going to take off runway 29er. Okay, we're going to take off. Yeah, because I think that's the way the wind's blowing right now. I got real weather turned on. So we're going to take off there. We'll make a left-hand turn. So yeah, left-hand turn and just fly down the coast, hugging the coast here. Yeah, should get some nice visuals. I guess there's some lighthouses and stuff. Hopefully we'll see some nice visuals. Then we'll fly through Beverly, and then we'll get a glimpse of Boston, Logan, and stuff from the distance. Probably, I guess, from about 5 miles or so. And then we'll head straight line to Cape Cod. Take a look at the Cape, and we'll wrap around and then fly into Martha's Vineyard here. So that's our flight plan for today. You can see I've got here all of the waypoints. If you want to enter those, they're in the description, so you can follow along if you want to put those in your GPS. I've got that set up here in my flight plan. Right here you could see KPWM, then to CHERS, then to FABIX, then to NOVCE, then to FIXUG, and then to Martha's Vineyard. We can see a bunch of people starting to assemble here at Portland, which is awesome. Cool. So now I'm not going to be able to see chat while I'm in VR, but I'll be in and out of VR, the headset, because unfortunately there's no way to bring a Chrome window into Microsoft Flight Simulator using the G2. Kind of weird. Hey, Bombasso, how you doing? What's up with you? Thanks for joining. I'm really hoping that Bill joins, because I know Bill Roberts, who's a friend of the stream, was asking about doing a group flight. So hopefully Bill joins. But it looks like we've got a good amount of folks here. In any event, so I'm going to get going here. We've got everything set up here to go. I'm going to be cold and darken it from the ramp here, so we'll get this this thing fired up. It's too bad that FS 2020 doesn't allow you to have comms within the simulator. I don't know when they're going to provide that capability. I know you could do it for Pilot Edge, I believe, right? So there's no way to do plane-to-plane communication in FS 2020. I guess I never really looked into that. Like put it on a channel and talk to somebody, push to talk. I'm not sure. Guess I never really looked into that. All right, ready to fly here. All right, now we're in 2D. I'm going to go into 3D in a second here. Yeah, so I've got the name tags on, so we should be able to see everybody in VR. And what we're going to do is, let me just do this here. I'm going to go to this. And we're going to go to... And now we're in VR. Hey, Officer Vinny. Happy Saturday to you, man. Thanks for joining. Now, okay, so here's a disclaimer. What you see here may be a little jaggedy. I'm telling you, when I'm in the headset, it is very, very smooth. It's just, there's no clean way to do a 2D presentation of Microsoft Flight Simulator right now. And actually, the visuals look a little bit, they look more like 720p, and it's actually much, much better than that for me when I'm in VR here. So, in any event, let's get ourselves centered. You can see a bunch of people here. Let's check outside the aircraft here. All right, looks like we got a decent amount of folks here. All set up. Cracker Jack. I'm not sure this is a busy airport. There's the VR Aviation SR22 right there. Get that started and ready to go. All right, let's do our thing here. So we're going to go. First thing we want to do is we want to make sure we got plenty of fuel. So we want mixture full. We want to go battery 1 on. Get that up and cranking. Okay. And we're going to go Alt 1, Alt 2. And then let's go throttle 1/4. Boost is on. And we'll clear prop. Engine is started. We'll throttle back to idle. Okay, we're all good there. We're going to go avionics on. Let's get our nav on or strobe on. No, I don't want pushback. I don't want a pushback. I don't want pushback. You don't need a pushback in an SR22. All right, so let's get our avionics going here. All right, so we're going to. We got a caution here. We're gonna get our flight. Even though this is unreadable, we'll put that up there. All right, we got clearance to 29er to taxi to 29er. So we're gonna get our pitot heat on. We'll keep the landing lights on. We want to go CDI to GPS. And let's see if we can do the wind on the PDF. I like option 1. Okay, back. And where's the wind sock? I'm pretty sure the wind is blowing from the north. So, cool. So I think we're ready to go here. Does the plane? Let's just see if we can see the engine parameters here. No. That's one thing they have to do. They have to give you like the real serious engine parameters. All right, we're heating up nicely here. We've got our flight plan in here to CHERS. 79 miles to our first waypoint. We'll set our flaps before takeoff. Your sim keeps crashing. Sorry, we're on the USA server there, Felix. USA server. Sorry, East. Yes, USA East. Sorry. Yeah, it's in the description. USA East. We'll give everybody a little bit of time here. Now, what we're going to do is at the end of the flight, when we get to Martha's Vineyard, we're going to line up on the runway and take a nice group shot. All right, see if we can get a good, nice group shot. And let's see here. So we're going to give this a little bit of time here. Yeah, does anybody know when the Sovo is going to allow you to communicate? I mean, you know, it'd be great if we could put out like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And just, you know, talk to each other. It'd be kind of cool if you could do that, but unfortunately you can't do that. So again, guys, if you're joining late, if you join my Discord, the link's in the description. You can join the MFS group flight voice chat if you want. Not going to be broadcasting that for obvious reasons, but you guys want to join in there, please do. And if you guys want to talk to each other. Yeah, so we'll give it a few more minutes, and then we'll taxi over and get on our way. I'm using real weather here. Now I have to have my settings on medium-ish because I'm using a 1080 Ti, and as we all know, FS 2020 is a GPU. Needs a lot of GPU. So yeah, unfortunately, that's the best we can do. I think I can do. Yeah, we're doing heads up here. I'm using the what is it called? The working title G1000. So that gives me track up, which is nice. All right, so we're gonna mosey over to 2.9er, and then if you guys want to hold short 2.9. I guess I could turn the boost off. This is 3.6. We want 2.9er. Oh. All right, so we want 2.9, right? I'm gonna skip ahead of the what do you call it here? The 172. So, guess you guys are down there. All right, I'm gonna back taxi here. Well, looks like we got a nice group here. There's Skid Mark and his Baron, as usual. All right, Cracker Jack, a bunch of people here. Awesome. Now, I would have sworn when I checked here before the windsock was in our favor at 2.9er, so we may have some. I hope that's still the case. Yeah, we should be good. A little bit of a crosswind, but should be okay. All right, so flap set to take off. Diesel, how you doing? Thomas, how you doing? I think your settings are all bad, but you're gonna go for it. Well, sorry to hear your settings are bad. That's not good. All right. Give everybody a few minutes here to start here. We got 21 people in stream. That's awesome. Hey, guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. I'd appreciate it. Let's see. My flight sim is crashing in the loading screen. Can I help? Yeah, I'm not sure how I can help you, man. I don't know. That's like not enough information to help you, Travis, unfortunately. And like I said, sometimes after an update, if you do the community folder, it messes things up. All right, so we're going to. Well, we need to get organized here. So we want flight director on. We want nav. All right, let's set our altitude. I should have done this all before, but oh well. We said 2,500, right? We're going to set altitude. Ooh, no. 2,500. And we want, I don't understand. We're going to go vertical speed. We'll climb at a comfortable 600 feet per minute, all right? And that should give us a nice climb. We'll have a nice view. And we'll have a nice mosey at 140 knots down to Martha's Vineyard. It's at 163 miles. I'm guessing it's going to take us, let's see, let me figure that out here. Guessing it's going to take us, let's see, 140, a little over an hour. Should take us a little over an hour. All right. Alrighty, let's get going. And we're off. Yeah, we got to hit that left rudder pedal because of the wind. Yeah, we probably should. Oh crap. Okay. Come on. Uh-oh. All right, so that was a bad choice of runway, but we're in the air. Good news. Not a great takeoff.
Seriously, Tango Delta, you were not cleared to take off.
Well, we're taking off anyway. All right, flaps up.
Portland approach Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta is type Cirrus SR22.
Autopilot on.
Portland minus 1,800 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
All right, we're going to start making our turn now back to the GPS.
Squawk 0753 Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Cirrus 8 Tango, Delta radar contact 2 miles, west of Portland 400 feet. Clear through the Charlie airspace.
All right, we're good.
The Charlie airspace Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Checking you guys out here. All right, let's get outside. Let's get outside here. All right, a lot of banners with us here. Awesome. That's awesome. All right, let me give a count here. We got, I'm going to assume, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 people? 24 planes? Nice. Metro Amer 09 in the SR22, flying low and slow. All right, let's check our speed. We want to throttle this back to 140, guys. What is going on with? Oh, wow. For some reason my barometric pressure's messed up. What? Okay, hold on. My barometer's messed up. Where is it? Okay, hold on. Should be 2.9 or 9.2. Of course, I can't see it. That's weird. For some reason, I forgot to check that. Usually, it's just automatically 2.9 or 9.2. I'm adjusting that right now. Come on. Not sure why that wasn't set to 2.9 or 9.2. But we're going to take care of that right now. There you go. All right. Bit of a cloudy, few clouds in the sky today. Those clouds don't look great because, again, I'm running at like medium settings because of the 1080 Ti. All right, we're coming out to 2500, so we'll level off and then we will set things to fly at about 140. Oh, what's going on here? Didn't pick up the altitude. Alright, let's go down to, what the hell? So it says 800. What? Okay, so it's got my altitude at 800 feet, although in this indicator it says 2720. If I go to altitude select 2500, let's see if it brings us down to 2500. Sometimes it's a little... Oh, here we go. So that, for some reason, it said 800 before. Not sure why. We want to throttle back here. We're going way too fast. Kitty Bunkport to somewhere around here. Okay, we're going to come down to 2500 and hold. No? Okay, so that's not working. Just level off right here. Come on. Okay, nav. I don't understand what's going on here. It thinks we're at 300 feet. I got the barometric pressure set to 29.92. It thinks we're at 300. The plane thinks we're at 300 feet. We're actually at 2210. I'm confused. Anybody have a clue? All right, Diesel. So let's just keep it around 140. I'm flying at 2200 feet. I don't get it. The plane, the avionics thinks that we're at 300 feet. I don't understand that, but whatever. These are the kind of things that happen with this simulator, you know. Sometimes you get like these quirky little issues. I mean, Alright, let's do IFR clearance for instrument flight plan.
Portland approach Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta 4 miles south of Mike Echo 45. Request IFR to Martha's Vineyard. Ready to copy.
No, I don't want IFR. We're going to be VFR.
November 328 Tango
We'll
Delta
cancel that.
cleared to Martha's
So can anybody figure out why the plane is showing 300 feet here, but 2,200 feet here?
Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta cleared to Martha's Vineyard Airport.
It's really odd.
Squawk 0753.
But that New England coast sure looks beautiful.
Cirrus 8 Tango Delta, read that correct. Radar contact 2,400.
Alright, we'll cancel IFR in a second here.
Altimeter 30.09er, turn left, heading 215 for zero navigation climb, and maintain 8,000 feet.
No.
Turn left heading 215. Proceed on course climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Cirrus 8 Tango Delta contact Portland departure on 119er, decimal 75.
Going to 119er decimal 75. Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Alright, once I get...
Portland departure Cirrus November 328
just want to cancel
Tango Delta
IFR.
is climbing through 300 feet for 8,000 feet.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Why does it say 22.3? But it thinks we're definitely above 300 feet. That's odd.
Portland departure Cirrus 8 Tango Delta would like to cancel IFR.
Try to press B to set the right pressure. Oh, good job. Good. Let's try that, Fabio. Let's hope it doesn't crash the plane.
Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved.
Okay, so now we're going down to 300 feet.
SR22 8 miles south of Mike Echo 45. Request flight following.
Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta, Portland approach. Squawk 2616.
Okay, that's not good.
Squawk 2616 Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Cirrus 8 Tango Delta radar contact 9 miles south of Mike Echo 45 1,400 feet. Altimeter 30.09er.
Alright, so hopefully now we'll climb to 2,300. Hopefully you fixed this up here. We'll see.
Cirrus 8 Tango Delta contact Boston approach on 125.05.
2,500.
125.05 for Cirrus
We'll go
8
700
Tango
feet
Delta.
per minute.
Boston approach Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta 1,200 feet.
Alright, you're right there, dude. That fixed it.
Delta Boston approach. Continue as
Have to remember that. B.
altimeter 30.09er.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. Fabio, thank you. Oh, yeah, the Bush Estate and Kitty Bunkport, right? I tell you what, maybe we'll stay at 2,000. 2,000 might be better. See a golf course over there. All right, now that we've got the avionics straightened out, I guess that was, I don't know what I did there, but it could very well be human error. I tell you what, so this is not going to be a FS 2020 complaint session, but I will say one thing. They have to do something about the washed out colors in VR. It's so washed out. It like affects the lenses, you know what I mean? Like it basically, when you look in certain ways, you get like almost like you need sunglasses. That's the kind of glare you get, you know? Like looking down here is fine, okay? But when you look out the window, you get this, it's so bright and glary that it's just, they have to do something about that. They need to either just lower the contrast or lower the brightness or something. Give you some sort of setting to do that. All right, so we're at 2,000 feet, 140 knots. 52 minutes to CHERS. So I guess we got a little bit of wind against us here. 5 miles. We got a tailwind, a 5 knot tailwind, so, and a 5 knot crosswind. Now I have to check the wind at Martha's Vineyard to make sure we're landing the right runway. Like I said, this is one of the first. I don't think I've flown in real weather with the FS 2020 in a long time, so I figured we'd try it out for some realism today, you know. Oh, I'm sure it's quite a place, Pontus. Hey, Romkey, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate that. You updated your firmware on the G2? I haven't done that yet. Did it make a difference for you? If it's so, what differences? I haven't updated that. Does that help with the color? Does it help with the brightness in FS 2020? Let's check outside here. Oops. Look at that armada there. Holy crap. I could see Diesel back there, the Pup Puncher, Bell Tenrich, Cracker, Alexio, Skidmark, Pontus, Two-Eyed, Hippie, somebody, because sometimes they cross over, so I can't see. Snarky JML, or Sharky JML, Exhibited, Panda, Play, it's hard to read, Play, can't read it. It's hard because sometimes the labels are over top of each other, but can you guys once you guys catch up to me, I'm doing 140, I can slow down. If you guys want to catch up and get on my wing. Try to get on my wing. That way I can see you guys. On the wings, left and right. Get me in the middle of the pack rather than in front of it. It would be cool if I could see other aircraft on the MFD. But not that feature is not built in here, so. Old Xbox tag. All right, Thomas. Diesel's bringing up the rear. Okay, no problem, man. I don't know about you, so raise your hand if you've been trying to get your hands on a new graphics card. My God. I'm trying to get a 3080. EVGA 3080. Just impossible. All right, there's skid mark in the Baron right up there. Crackerjack catching up. I tell you what, I'm gonna slow up a little bit here, so you guys can catch up with me here. I'm just gonna slow up down to like 130. We're in no hurry.
Delta contact Boston approach on 124.4.
And you guys should be catching up to me now.
Tango Delta. Boston approach Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta 2,000 feet.
Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta Boston approach continue as planned. Altimeter 30.11.
There you go. Oh, look at that. 208. I can actually hear you in my left ear. It's pretty cool. Now you guys are catching up. There's Crackerjack in a Baron. Office Nerd, I guess it is. It's hard to read. Look at that. That's some armada right there. I'm going to count them now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And so 18 flyers. 19 including myself. There you go. Looks like another Cirrus. All right. Maybe 130 is a better speed. I was thinking next time we do a group flight, we're going to fly at there's skid mark. I like the low and slow. I don't know about you guys. I like the low and slow. I like to be, look at that water. Water looks beautiful. I like to be able to see stuff and, you know, not in too much of a hurry. You know what I mean? So I was thinking maybe next time we'll fly like 172s or some of the slower DA models, you know, so we'll keep the speed around 120, you know. I'll hop in a C-172 or something. I just like flying this plane. It's one of my favorite planes in FS 2020. That's why I usually pick it. But in any event, glad you guys can come along now. We've got the pack going here. That is so cool. That is so cool. What kind of... Oh, is that a... that's an SR-22. Okay. Wonder why it does. Why doesn't it show the type of planes and the altitude on all the planes? Do you have to be displaying that, I guess, for people to see it? There you go. There you go. That's how to do it right there. Oh, mid-air collision. All right. There's a Baron. You guys just want to see yourself on YouTube. And don't get distracted and crash, you know. And Diesel caught up. All right. All right, let's see here. Right now we're at 130. You just want to turn it into a dogfight, yeah. Yeah, so like I said, yeah, so you're looking, I just cannot get a card. Newegg's got that shuffle lottery thing. I put into there, I can't get a card there. And they didn't have any 180s. They had a 170, which I really don't want. I want a 180. I'm sorry, did I say 180? A 3080, because I don't like the fact that the 3070 only has 8 gigs of VRAM. The 3080's only has 10 gig of VRAM. I would prefer, I don't understand, why does the 3060 Ti have 12 gigs of VRAM and the 3080 has 10 gigs of VRAM? I don't understand that. Why would you limit your high-end, your second to high-end card to 10 gigs? Why wouldn't you just do 12 like the other one? I just don't understand it. The idea. And the 3070, why does that have less VRAM than the 3060? Wait, is the 3060 8 gig? Can't remember. I know the Ti is 12. Alright, you guys are doing just fine today. I wonder if those guys in front of us are with us. Not sure. Hard to tell because you can't see distance. That would be cool if they put you distance. They put altitude and distance. Alright, so we're crossing the mainland here. Let's check out below, see what we can see. Now that 45, I'm looking at my ETA here, that 45 minutes is, I think, to Martha's Vineyard, not to the next waypoint. They don't give you, because the next waypoint's 19 miles. They don't give you ETA to the next waypoint, unfortunately. In the real Cirrus, you get ETA to your next waypoint as well as to your final destination, and you also get fuel on board at your final destination. Pardon me, you get a lot of metrics. Oh, who's that? In the Piper? Looks like a Piper. The beautiful beaches of Massachusetts. So I guess 130 was a better speed, eh? This way you guys can all do your tricks and stuff. We're actually at 132. Oh, you got an MSI. Oh, nice. Good for you, man. How did you get it, MFS Flying 2020? How did you get, just curious, how did you get it? Because I refuse to pay ridiculous I'm not going to pay $2,000 for that card. There's no way. $839 is what I want to pay for the EVGA 3080. That's what it's goes for. The Ultra, I don't need the For the Win. The Ultra, that's what I want to pay. $839. I'm not paying a penny more than $839. I'd pay $850. but I'm not paying. You know, I'm paying manufacturer suggested retail. I tell you what, man, at 2,000 feet, that scenery looks awesome. It's the trees that really makes it. The trees, you know. The difference in tree size and the way they did the foliage, that makes a huge difference in the realism, you know. I mean, the buildings too, because they're all the buildings are different, right? They're all generated differently. That's, you know, the difference between X-Plane and this. You know, the way that the trees follow the contour, they're dense, they're different, and then it's a great job on the scenery. We all know that, you know. Not sure what airport that is there. Beverly, Mass. Oh, that's BVM, I think it is. Yeah, Beverly, Mass. Regional. Thank you. Pontus knows this area because he said he flies here a lot. That's awesome. Hey guys, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, I'd appreciate it if you did. Subscribe to the channel. I try to do these group flights like once a month, usually towards the end of the month. And I stream every Saturday, 10 a.m. And it's always flight simulation in VR. Usually it's either X-Plane 11 or FS 2020 like we are today. Sometimes the group flights once a month, but I also do FS Economy and also On Air, which is another aviation ecosystem. I love when you look down in the water and you can see like the sand through the water. It's pretty cool. So yeah, every week, 10 a.m. Saturdays, Eastern Daylight, I guess EDT now, Daylight Savings Time now. So yeah, hit that subscribe button and the notification button. This way you'll find out when we're streaming. I usually post it on the Facebook VR Aviators group. If you want to join that, if you're into VR aviation or you want to just learn about it. Let's see what we've got to say here.
Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta Boston approach. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace, Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
We got a 7-knot crosswind, so we're kind of. Do we have a yaw damper on this thing? Nope. Now we're going to be landing from the east, so it looks to me like we'll be okay wind-wise because right now the wind's blowing 7 knots from the northwest. So we should be okay. We'll see. You had to sell your wife to get it. Oh, was that a shop here? You're selling? You're going to sell it on eBay?
Boston approach on 127.2.
Ah, dude.
127.2 for Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Well, good for
Boston
you. Make a little
Cirrus
money.
November 328 Tango Delta, 2,000 feet.
Coming up to Salem, Mass. Below us now it's Salem Witches, right? The Salem Witch Hunt.
Altimeter 30.10.
Holy cow, look at that. I think this is probably the... Well, actually, this may be rivaling the largest group flight we've ever had. It's a big one. So make sure you guys stick around. I want to do a group shot when we land at Martha's Vineyard. Awesome. What do you think of that livery? That's Diesel, who's flying with us today, did this livery, the VR Aviation livery for this plane, which is awesome. Did a nice job on it. Yeah, that crosswind's now at 8, so we're fighting that crosswind. Ooh. Always forget about the fuel tanks. The CHERS doesn't have auto fuel tank. What happened? See here, look at this. We're off our GPS. Now this is the working title. It's weird. Are making that left now. Gonna head out to Cape Cod. Now we're gonna get a little bit of a tailwind here, so let's see how the plane reacts here. Now we got a 9-knot tailwind. Well, we really didn't gain any airspeed. That's kind of odd, isn't it? Shouldn't we pick up a few knots here in airspeed because we got an 8-knot tailwind? I would guess. Boston, yes, Boston's over there. Over there. Off the right wing. Boston Harbor. So Pontus, since you fly a lot virtually in this area, and you know this area geographically, I guess you live in this area? Curious. You don't have to tell us if you don't want to, but I'm curious why we have an 8-knot tailwind and we didn't pick up any speed. Alright, so we'll have to check our wind when we get to Martha's Vineyard. Diesel in the TBM. Why am I not surprised? How does that Diesel like to fly? Does it mind flying at 130 knots? DD Computers in Sydney, Australia still have 3080s, really? Oh, Conrad. Ground speed, 133. So, 140 ground speed. Yeah, so there you go. You're right. So we picked up, there you go. Good job. Once again, I learned from Conrad. So the airspeed won't change, your ground speed changes with the wind. So we get the benefit of a little tailwind here. It's right on the edge of needing flaps. Yeah, that's what I would think. Yeah, that's what I would think. Look at you guys. Look at that. The sky is filled with tags and planes. It's awesome.
8 Tango Delta, you're leaving light airspace.
Okay.
Resume on navigation. Contact Boston approach on 124.1.
124.1 for Cirrus 8 Tango Delta. Boston approach Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta 2,000 feet.
Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta Boston approach. Continue as planned. Altimeter 0.11.
Well, I have to try. I've been trying stores too, and just it's almost impossible. Really, it really is almost impossible. Yeah, I like that too, Pontus. The way you can see the ocean currents. I think that is a cool touch. That just gives, it just really contributes to the realism, you know. Ooh. I just wish they'd reduce this glare. There's a fuzzy Baron right down there. Check it out. Is that a Baron? Yeah, I think it's a Baron. Sharky likes to do those barrel rolls in the what do you call it? 208. All right, now I could start to be making out Cape Cod here. Yeah, the ocean currents. It's very cool the way you can see that, for sure. I mean, they're making great progress with this simulator. Certainly, you know, let's see, September, October, November, December, January, February. So we're now into 7 months it's been out. 7 months. So they're making progress, that's for sure. Considering that, I remember the first time I flew it in VR, it was like I flew the Ti SC2 and it was like over Augusta, Georgia, and it was like flying in a washer machine. It just, the stuttering was so bad I had to like shut it down. But they've really improved it. They really have improved it. Sorry, that was in 2D, not in VR. That was in 2D. It was in 2D. I haven't flown this simulator in 2D since they came out with VR. You guys know I prefer to Oh, you heard there was a fire that further affected the silicon shortage. Well, that wouldn't be good. I haven't heard that. Silicon shortage will last about 2 years as consumers, PCs come last in line. Yes, exactly. You know, basically you've got automotive, you got medical equipment, you've got manufacturing equipment, you got food processing equipment, on and on and on, that are higher priority than GPUs for silicon, right? And because of COVID, the factories were shut down for months. So we're paying the price. You know, everybody wants to blame the miners. It's not the miners. It's not the miners. I mean, anybody has the, you know, everybody's got the right to buy a GPU. If I want to buy a 3080 and put it in a planter outside in my garden, I can do that. Okay? No one has the right to tell me what to do with something I buy. That whole premise is absolutely absurd, in my view. Okay? So this whole myth, and I did a video on it, the myth of gamers versus miners when it comes to GPUs. It's all created by the dopey PC media to sell you clicks. Okay, don't buy into it. Don't buy into it. It's BS. The real problem is the shortage of silicon and the fact that NVIDIA, by the way, you see that Hut 8 yesterday bought $30 million worth of the new CPM mining cards. That's silicon that NVIDIA is getting. And what are they doing with it? They're channeling it to a partner that's going to buy $30 million worth of mining-specific cards. So are the gamers up in air about the fact that their precious NVIDIA, who they think is in favor of the gamer, that they're taking care of the gamer? No, they're taking their silicon and they're going to build CMPs. Now, I know it's older technology, but not all of it is. And it's silicon. So they're putting the silicon towards that technology versus the newer technology. It's a BS. Don't believe this gamers versus miners thing. Don't buy into that. It's a bunch of crap. Okay? It's very frustrating. I'm getting comments from people calling me this and calling me that. I delete some of them because some of them are really... Some of these people really have a bug up their ass about GPU mining. You know, I mean, here I have a 1070 and a 1080 Ti. How am I hurting gamers? Because I mine with my cards when I'm not gaming on them? Seriously? It's ridiculous. Can I show the map real quick? You mean, which map you talking about there, Travis? The Sky Vector map or the FS 2020 map? This map? The VFR map? We're right now we're approaching Cape Cod. Yeah, so I'm tired of this gamers versus miners BS. That NVIDIA is trying to ride the goodwill coattails on. Oh, gamers, look what good we did. We created these GPUs specifically for, or CMPs specifically for miners. Oh, really? Well, you're shifting the silicon to those instead of building GPUs for gamers. Well, right? If you really cared about the gamers, you wouldn't care about the NVIDIA doesn't care who buys their cards. Trust me. They don't care if it's a miner, a gamer, or someone who has their last $500 and doesn't even have a PC to put it in. They don't care who buys the card. They don't care if it's someone buying it and selling it on eBay. They don't care. They just want to sell the card. That's it. If you think any different, it's naive thinking. So, anyway, I'm out there trying to get GPUs like everybody else, right? I want one, maybe two or three maximum. But this whole thing about this war between gamers and GPU miners. First of all, who wants to be considered a gamer? What kind of label is that? Really? That's your life? You're a gamer? Come on. Unless you're professional, making money at it, right? You're someone who uses a PC to play games, right? Or GPU miner? I'm not a GPU miner. I'm a person that's got a gaming PC that I use to fly with that 10, 12 hours a day I turn on for mining. That's what I am. Anyway. It's just ridiculous. All right, coming up on Cape Cod, the beautiful Cape Cod. Never been there, would like to go there. That's for sure. All right, so you got my rant for the day. But when I saw that NVIDIA's struck a deal with Hut 8, Hut 8 is a big Bitcoin mining company, right? They're they're a public company. They put an order in for $30 million worth of their CMP cards. You think all of them are the low-end one? No. Guarantee you most of them are the high-end one which I believe is Ampere, which is the same. It's this. I believe it's the same model set that they're using for the 30 series. So somehow it's okay for NVIDIA to shift silicon out of the 30 series into the CMPs to meet a $30 million order. Yeah, they care about the gamers, all right. Bunch of BS. All right, I'm done with that now. You got my point. Cape Cod, look at that. Wonder why they call it Cape Cod, because I guess there's a lot of codfish around. I don't know. But it looks pretty cool from up here. I see an airport there. If we had to make an emergency landing, we could land right there. I was thinking the next group flight should be Alaska. Haven't done Alaska. That would be cool. And then maybe after that we'll head over to Europe, or maybe we'll do Asia. I haven't done any group flights in Asia. Maybe we'll do a Japan group flight. I did one in Australia. That was pretty cool. All right. Head to NOVCE, and then after NOVCE, I think we head to... Let's see, let me check my... Provincetown, all right. Can I land on Cape Cod? Nope. That's not our flight plan, dude. So, Ron, still trying to snag a 3090. Yeah, I know the feeling. Well, I'm trying to snag a 3080. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so we just made this turn right here. So we're going to be flying to there, NOVCE, and then we got a 24-mile stretch. So
128.75 for Cirrus 8 Tango Delta. Boston Center, Cirrus November, Tree 28 Tango Delta, 2,000 feet.
yeah, thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Much better. I probably should have mentioned that because I...
Altimeter tree 0.12.
Last year, or last week, I had to end the stream abruptly because I had gotten my the first shot, COVID shot, the day before on the Friday morning, and for some reason, all of a sudden, while I was streaming, it just this wave came over me, and I felt like out of sorts, like I couldn't concentrate. I was like, losing my concentration. I felt kind of like started to feel tired. It was really strange, and so I abruptly ended, and I ended up like for 2 days feeling like that. And I never had a headache, but I was always like on the brink of having a headache, if you know what I mean. So I never got the headache. And then after that, I felt fine. And then 2 days ago, I got this really bad stomach cramp in my upper abdomen, and I don't know, I didn't eat a lot for lunch. I don't know if it had something to do, it was like right after I ate my lunch, so I don't know if it had something to do with that, or if it was related to the shot, I don't know, but I'm feeling great today, so, I don't know. But yeah, so last Saturday, I literally just went and laid down for 12 hours, and, I just felt, for 2 days, I felt like out of it. Not like flu out of it. I didn't have a fever or any of those kind of symptoms, but it was just, I just felt out of it. But anyway, thanks for asking. So I'm feeling much better. Thanks. The second shot put you out? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. The second Pfizer shot. Now, my wife had both, and she did not have any effect to anything. The guy in front of me is Diesel Sims. Diesel Sims number 4152. That's the guy in front of me. All right, so we're heading near to the mainland. We got 4 miles to NOVCE, and then we're going to have 24 miles to the next waypoint. So when we turn at NOVCE, we'll be at 34 miles from Martha's Vineyard. Yeah, so one of the reasons why I want to upgrade to a 3080 is because I can't run this simulator in high enough resolution to really see stuff. Like I'm used to in X-Plane, I can run with a 1080 Ti. X-Plane in VR, I can run full high res, everything high, and I could see like 30 miles out. I can make out runways and stuff. In this simulator, because I can't run that high, because otherwise I'll get like real bad stuttering. I could probably run a little higher than I am now. I scale back the rendering a little bit when I'm streaming. But yeah, the 3080 will allow me to increase the rendering to like 100, which is what I want, right? So I could see stuff. Because right now it just looks like kind of like a blurry, aliased kind of mess. Not mess, but like it's hard to see, you know? Even like just looking down at the console, it's not as crisp and clear as it is in X-Plane, because X-Plane I'm running at a higher resolution, and so I need, if I want to really gain the experience or have the experience with the G2, I need a higher performance GPU than a 1080 Ti. So I want to go to a 3080. What's really interesting, though, is because of the crazy prices, if I was able to get the EVGA 3080, did I say Ti? I'm getting a 3080 because the Ti is not out yet. It may not be out, but in any event, if I can get one for $839, I can actually sell my 1080 Ti on eBay for $850. So it'll be an even swap if I can get the card at manufacturer suggested retail. All right, so this is going to be an issue. We're gonna have to switch up here and change our landing. Because of the way the wind is, we have a 10-knot wind coming out of the northwest. So we're not going to be able to. It's going to be a tough landing here for the crosswind. So let's take a look at Martha's Vineyard and see if we can line up differently. Be smart about it. Hold on here. All right, let's take a look at Martha's Vineyard. All right, so the wind is coming this way. I don't think we have much of a choice. I think we're going to have to land crosswinded, so this should be fun.
08 Tango Delta contact Boston approach on 133.75.
I mean, we could land here. We could land in this runway.
750 Tango Delta. Boston
into the wind. It's a little smaller runway on 33.
2,000 feet.
It would be an easier landing.
Tango Delta Boston approach. Continue to FIXUG as planned. Altimeter tree.
It's only 75 feet wide. This is 100 feet wide. I mean, this should be. We should be. I'm gonna. Let's. All right, we're gonna try to land on 3-3 instead of 2-4. We're gonna try. Let's do that because we'll land into the wind then. So that should be a little easier landing. All right, 3-3, right? My username is Bambino Tech. Well, I did upgrade. You checked at F70 and your frame rate was back to normal after the patch. Yeah, I never had a problem with the frame rate. All right, Flying 2020, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining. You had the Moderno skid mark? No problems with the Moderna, eh? Well, Yeah. So we'll see what happens with the Pfizer. I guess I'm on that track already. I didn't have a choice of what they gave me. So, all right. So we're gonna go 3-3, runway 3-3 instead of what was it 2-4? See if that helps us with the wind a little bit. It's a little narrow runway by 25 feet, but we should be fine. We're all in G8 planes, so we should be fine. If you guys want to let me land first, and then I can watch you guys all land on stream, that'd be cool. All right, 15 miles. So we got about 25 miles here, I think, right? Look at the beautiful beaches of Massachusetts. Martha's Vineyard. Oh, you know what would help if we had why doesn't it show any of the aviation declutter? All right. I hope it shows our airport. All right, 12 miles to fix, and then we got 10 miles after that. So once we see the airport, then we'll enter the pattern and land on 3-3. It's a towered airport, but let's just see. Let's see the nearest airport list.
Vineyard Tower Cirrus November Tree 28 Tango Delta is 22 miles northeast with golf to land.
Cirrus November Tree 28 Tango Delta Vineyard Tower. Fly straight in runway 24. Altimeter tree 0.09 or 1026 at 15.
No, I'm not. I don't want 2-4.
Make straight in runway 24 Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Why would it tell me 2-4 when there's a 10-knot wind? That's not right. That's not right. We're taking this into our own hands. All right, guys, you got to hit that like button for me, please. Hit that like button. This is USA, the East USA server, Rodrigo. How you doing? And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. We do these group flights about once a month. Towards the end of the month, I'll usually this one I announce just a day in advance, but usually I do a little bit sooner. You know, deeper announcement. But I'm glad we got a nice response today. There's Diesel right in front. Check it out. Diesel showing off his airman skills here. Trying to get as close as possible. You're going to start to fade. I can see inside your cockpit. I can see your name go by. Why doesn't this show any Yeah, see, now we got 11 knot wind, so we have to land from the on 3-3. Well, we'll see. We're going to be landing at KMVY, Martha's Vineyard. We're coming to the end of our flight, though, Rodrigo. We took off in Portland, Maine, and we're just about to the end of our flight here. Now, I think I see Martha's Vineyard right up there flashing. Like I said, it's hard to see because I don't have the resolution that I would really like. Let me just check the map here to make sure I got my stuff straight here. You just lost all the planes in the sky. Alright, let's go back to here. Well, there's only one airport, so that's our airport. So let's I can still see you guys. You guys are all still here. Alright, there's our airport. So we're going to actually... Let's see... We want 3-3, right? Alright, we're coming off autopilot. I mean, it's going to be... It might be a dicey landing either way. It's 7 knots now either way. So, we'll see. I mean, I could just try for 2-4, but I think it's better to go to 3-3, so we're going to do that. I made a commitment to start to fly more with real weather to get used to that, you know? Because flying in pristine conditions is not what the real world is like, so... Now, we are a little bit up here, so let's see... Let's see how we make out here. Three runs perpendicular, so...
Cirrus 8 Tango Delta cleared to land runway 24. Wind 2906 at 14.
Cleared to land runway 24 Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
I mean, 296 at 14. That's not true. That's not accurate. It's not 14 knot wind. Now we get to see a little bit of Martha's Vineyard. Wonder why they named it Martha's Vineyard. I wonder who Martha is. Golf course right there. There's our airport. Alright, let's start to get our first notch of flaps in there. Start to slow this, get this bird slowed down a little bit. No trim indicator. Is it on there? Nope, trim indicator doesn't show. Alright, so that's a flaw. Alright, there's our runway. Alright, now we got a 5 knot. Here we go. Full flaps now.
500.
Yeah. 1 second, hon. Alright, so our final approach here. Not much of a crosswind. Once I land here, guys, gotta take 2 seconds to take care of something. Give me just once I get the plane on the ground here. Give me 1 second. Oh, definitely bumpy here. Oof. Okay. All right. Once I get this on the ground, guys, I'm gonna pause for a second. Okay, I have to take care of family stuff. Give me 1 second. Here we go. All right, down safe. A little bit to the left.
Contact ground on 124.35.
1 second, guys.
124.35 Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
All right, guys. Let me get in a spot where I could see everybody here. Is everybody landing? All right, here we go. Let's get everybody on the ground here. And then we'll line up on the big runway on 3-3. I'll just taxi over to 3-3 to do the group shot. Okay, I got a few more people coming in here to Martha's Vineyard. Is the SR22 payware? It's the you have to have the deluxe version to get the SR22. Steve, how you doing? There's a hippie, hard to read. There's another SR22 though. Here comes Speedbird. Doesn't look like your gears though. There's your gear. Speedbird is down. Who else we got? Anybody else we got? A few others. Travaby. It's hard to read. Travaby. Another SR22, but it doesn't look like an SR22. Another safe landing. Pontus Lancer. Now, when we line up for the group shot, you can't get too close to me because I'm going to be in the front, in the middle, and try to come in on my left and right where we line up. But don't get too close because you'll fade away. But we're going to move over to a different runway. Here comes Selling Wretch. I think we got two more after that. Office Nerd and the Pup Puncher. There's planes everywhere, man. Alright, Pup Puncher's the last one. Then I'm going to head over to 3-3. You guys want to get behind me, we'll do a group shot, and that'll be the next cover for the next trip. All right. Look at all these planes. All right, Pup Puncher coming in on 3-3. Oh. Little bumpy. All right, good. All right, back in the saddle. Let's taxi over to... Whoa. I'm going to taxi over to 3-3. What am I doing here? Or 2-4, sorry, 2-4. 2-4. Ooh, I can feel that wind. I start to get a little speed, man. You can feel that wind. All right, I'm going to turn right. I want to have that threshold in the shot, so we're going to go right here. Let me get on the center line. All right, here we go. Let me get my parking brake on. All right. Now I gotta. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to 2D now. Because a picture in 2D would be much better. All right. And I need to go to the options. And I need to turn on nameplate so I can see everybody. Okay. Now we'll go outside. Oh, I'll just turn the plane off. That's okay. There we go. This is what I want. There you go. Alright, let me just blow this up. Give me 1 second here, guys. I want to show you what I'm doing here. Alright. Everybody lined up? I'm going to take a few shots here, okay? Let's see, what the hell is mine? Give me a second. I always forget the command to do Alt F1. Okay, let's see. Get rid of this thing. All right, so whoever is this blue plane over here, you gotta get in the back. You're not gonna be in the shot. So you want to, if you want to get in the shot, you gotta get on the runway. So we can see it. Give you a couple seconds here to get on there. This guy, whoever's in this little blue Piper here, you want to taxi onto the pavement. I'm going to take the shot from here, so you want to get into this shot. I'm going to take a couple different ones here. Give you a few minutes, give you a few seconds to move here if you're going to start to move. If not, I'm going to take the picture. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me, guys. Not going to be able to get the blue plane in there because it's just not in the right spot, so. One of these will be good. I'll certainly take enough of them so we get a good one. All right, let me just check and make sure. Hold on. Checking to make sure I got the snapshots. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Cool. All right. All right, guys. Well, listen, that was a lot of fun. We're going to call it a flight. I appreciate everyone joining. Thanks so much, and thanks for hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. Like I said, we do these about once a month towards the end of the month. We'll set up another one next time. I think it's going to be Alaska next time. I think it'd be fun to fly in Alaska. A nice 170-mile trip in Alaska. Keeping it to about an hour. Maybe a little, I guess we were a little bit over an hour, hour and a half. But by the time you take the picture and everything. But I appreciate you guys joining. Yeah, so have a great rest of the Saturday, and again, we'll